Hi there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be your second half of May general reading. If you're new here, my name is Melissa, and I do Zodiac Tarot readings, which is why you're here, but I also do Metaphysical Monday videos. So every Monday, I post a video about a metaphysical topic, something along the lines of crystals, smudging, energy stuff, and meditation, and what else is in there? I just put a new moon one for the last new moon, stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, the playlist is linked in the description box below. So I'm going to continue shuffling. I already started shuffling. All right. So while I'm shuffling, I do want to tell you that once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a free personal reading, which means you get to ask me a question and I will look at the cards and see what they tell you. But I don't do personal readings right now. It's something that I will probably be doing in the future, but not something that I do right now. So that's kind of a rare opportunity. So if you're interested in getting a free personal reading, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. This is a general reading, so there will be messages for multiple people. So if something doesn't resonate for you, so it might not be a message for you. So please take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind for the other people that are looking for their message. All right, we are shuffled. The bottom of the deck is going to determine the overall energy for the reading since we don't have a question to go off of. Are you ready, Aquarius? The bottom of the deck is... Ooh, the Lover's card. The Lover's card. Ooh, ah. Okay, so the Lover's card isn't always, I'm going to find a new love interest. The Lover's card is also about choices, making a choice or a partnership of some sort. Let's see if we can get that to focus on something besides my fingernails. So if you see, we have some jealousy in her face, a little bit of jealousy there. Also some love, but also growth. And if you look really close, you can see that snake on the angel's wing. It's not always as it seems. So we're going to talk about the Lover's card. The Lover's card, we're not going to talk about the Lover's card. We're going to talk about your situation kind of triggered by the Lover's card, if you will, for lack of better phrasing. I feel like this may be a reading about your love life. This may be a reading about making a decision or a partnership of some sort, or possibly, since I see the snake, I'm kind of drawn to the snake as some kind of trickery going on. So let's see what else the cards have to say, though. What is Aquarius dealing with right now? What is Aquarius' current situation? All right, we have the Knight of Swords reversed, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Lots of swords. Get out of your head. Okay, so Knight of Swords reversed means we need to stop whatever this is pertaining to. There needs to be a pause or a stop or a change in direction even. Possibly the Four of Swords looks like this. It's a little kind of restful almost. I feel like it's an unwillingness to accept something. She's kind of not ready to accept a loss. And then we have the Three of Swords, which has come up so much. Like almost all the readings have had the Three of Swords, and I think one or two of them was reversed, but Three of Swords keeps coming up. Three of Swords, commonly referred to or known as the breakup card. So I don't necessarily always see it that way, but with the other cards on the table, I feel like there's a breakup. It may not necessarily be a if you're not in a relationship, it could be a separation of something that you are very much attached to, which I feel like comes also from the Lover's card as well as the Four of Swords. I feel like there's a heartache. There is something that you're separating from. I feel a separation. This also something that you enjoy is stopping or something along those lines, something. But we have lots of swords, so you're very in your head about it, and you're also an air sign, so I feel like the swords with an Aquarius is just too much thinking. Like, you are really, really in your head about whatever this situation is that is kind of turmoil. The word tumultuous, I don't know what that word means. Every now and then they'll pop a word in my head that I really don't kind of know what it means. Just turmoil is the closest I think I can get to what the word they're giving me. But very much in your head right now, very much in your head. And kind of, I feel like I feel some sadness that, you know, I feel like maybe you are that one in the background that's kind of eyeing him like, I can't believe you chose her over me, you know, like, yeah. So I feel like you're dealing with some kind of sadness, and you're really, really, really in your head about it. It's like, and it's not like, there's a different sadness that comes with the Suit of Cups than there is with the Suit of Swords. The Suit of Swords, the sadness that it indicates is kind of either self-inflicted or, sorry, or something that that you should have released already, but you keep bringing it back in through your thoughts. Whereas sadness from like the Suit of Cups would be more devastation, or something that has externally that has happened to you that that you can't really see your way out of. But we have swords, and it's really, really kind of a self-inflicted, can't let go kind of situation. So let's see what the near future has in store for Aquarius. Okay, near future for Aquarius. We have the Emperor reversed and the Three of Cups. Okay, this is good. I love the Three of Cups next to the Lover's card because they are very, very similar feeling cards. I'll show you in a second. We're going to start with the first card, the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so basically I feel like turning the rules on their head. Like, fuck the rules. I'm going to do what I want. And this is how you turn around the thoughts that keep you stuck in whatever this sadness and emotional kind of turmoil is. There is emotional turmoil. There is a stoppage or possibly even a breakup that you're dealing with right now. But I feel like you kind of turn that around by saying, fuck the rules. The Emperor is all about the rules. He is the dictator. He is in charge. And yeah, so I feel like we are turning the rules on their head. Fuck the rules. We're not interested in rules right now. We are going to move on and move forward from this heartache situation, and we are going to move into this Three of Cups. We are going to have a celebration. There is going to be maybe a choice. I'm actually experiencing physical pain, and I don't know if it's me or the reading. I feel like there's a choice. There's a choice that leads ultimately to a celebration. But I feel like this choice, if you are not in a relationship, I feel like this choice is something that you have made or are making. This is not past, present, future specific. This is just the overall energy. So it could be that you made a choice which has left you sad, and you can't really let go of the choice that you've made, and you keep going back and wondering if it's the right choice. But we have the Emperor in reverse, so we're finally getting out of the mental space that we're in and saying, you know what, I know the rules say I should feel a certain way, but I think I'm going to decide to be happy. I'm going to find a reason to celebrate. I'm going to just cheers, bitches, like, so what I said a minute ago about the Lover's card and the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups together. Kind of similar. You can't see her face in this one. And these are not necessarily the same, but we have the dude, and then we have a blonde and a brunette, or a redhead, I can't tell. Auburn, fine, we'll go with Auburn. But they're very, very similar, but you can see you can't see her face. You can see, that they're all kind of celebrating. And in this one, you can see they're celebrating, but she's not so happy, but you can't see her face in this one. So I feel like it's uncertain how everybody else is going to react to your new happiness is what I'm feeling. But I feel like you do kind of come around and come out of whatever this like funk is. And you ultimately do decide to be happy. I feel like there's a loss. Okay. I feel like for somebody out there, there's I'm sorry for going silent. I am trying to figure out the words to convey. There are messages that come in that you don't want to say sometimes. And it was kind of hard to say, like with the Lover's card and the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords in reverse, and then you get the Three, you see the breakup, and you don't, like, you don't want to be like, oh, you're going to break up, or you're going through a breakup, or somebody's cheating, or, you don't want to do that. This is a little bit more touchy of a subject, so I want to tread lightly, but I'm feeling a loss. I named the channel Uncensored because I promised myself I would always say the message that I got, and I feel like there's a trigger warning. So if you're sensitive to certain things, you might want to stop the video now. If you're not, then I will continue because you'll let me. But I kind of feel a miscarriage. Yeah, a miscarriage, or possibly a termination. So if you're still here, because you aren't easily triggered, I guess, but let's continue on with the reading. But yes, that's what I feel, and I'm not going to go into details. I have no details, but I feel like for somebody that is something that's coming up. So I'm going to get to some advice for you. Advice for Aquarius. Advice for Aquarius. Okay. Ace of Cups. Love it. Love it. Start filling your cup. New love. Look for opportunities to love yourself is what I'm getting. Also, Six of Pentacles. Okay. Be generous. Generous with your time. Generous with your money. But, generous. Just be giving. Remember what it was like. You see the scales? Keeping the balance. Keeping the balance. In this day and age, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. But your generosity will keep the balance. So that's the message that I get from it. Are there any actions for Aquarius to take? Actions for Aquarius. Two of Wands. Okay. Wands are action cards, if you ask me. Fire, passion. There's something, maybe, see, it's a 2. We have a possibly a partnership or something along those lines. Something that you've been wanting to try to do. Feel like you should go for it. If there's something that you've been wanting to do, you should go for it. But yeah, that is what the cards have for you. I got a little bit little somber there for a minute. Another word that I don't ever use that just keep giving me these words that I don't ever use, and I feel like maybe they're telling me I need to expand my vocabulary. But advice overall, the reason you're here, you want to know what to do, maybe. Be generous and giving. Keep the balance between, balance between time and money. Keeping that balanced. Also, fill your own cup. Look for opportunities to show yourself love and opportunities to feel your worth. And then also, if there's something that you've been thinking about trying, something new, start making your way to doing it. If you don't already have a plan, start planning. If you have a plan or an idea, it's time to, like you have a seed of an idea, it's time to start watering that seed. So that's the advice that I have for Aquarius for the second half of May. Thank you so much for sticking around this long. I hope everything works out for you. I look forward to your next reading to see what the cards have to say. I wish you the best, and make sure you hit subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. Metaphysical Monday is coming up soon, and check out the playlist in the description box below in the meantime. So thank you again for watching, and as always, have a blessed day.